Tonight, I have a scary ghost story to share with you, submitted by my subscriber. This is an ongoing series on my channel where I read your paranormal stories. If you have a creepy paranormal experience, send it to birdie44ghoststories@hotmail.com. Now let's get into Dana's story. Growing up, my older brother always had his bedroom in the finished basement. My bedroom was upstairs. Last summer, I moved back to my parents' house for a couple of months for a job opportunity. Because my room was gone, my parents set me up in my brother's old room, in the basement. One of the first nights, I was woken in the middle of the night with sleep paralysis. This was my first time having had it. I couldn't move, but was able to see my room and my things. In the far corner, I saw the silhouette of a man. The man was tall and facing towards me. I couldn't take my eyes off him. My heart was racing, and I couldn't wake up. I was saying in my head, "Wake up, wake up, wake up." I eventually shot up out of bed and looked around the room. The man was gone. This happened 3 separate times that night. When it was finally morning and time to go to work, I felt so unrested. I started Googling sleep paralysis and found that it's normal to see shadows. The next night, it happened again. And it happened every single night for a week. Most of the time, more than once in the same night. I was having a nap on a Saturday afternoon in the basement. During the middle of my sleep, I heard my mom calling my name. I opened my eyes and tried to wake up, but I was having sleep paralysis again. I saw what I thought was my mom across the room. She was a shadow. I tried to say, "Mom," but I couldn't. I watched the shadow come closer and closer. It hid behind objects. Sometimes I'd lose track of where it was in the room. And then I'd see it in a new location. It was coming closer and closer to me. I could still hear my mom calling my name, and I was trying to wake up. The shadow came closer and closer until it was leaned over me, and its finger reached out and touched me on the forehead. I immediately woke up in a panic. I ran upstairs to tell my mom. She wasn't even home. I decided I couldn't sleep down there. I moved to the upstairs couch, where I had the first full night's sleep in 2 weeks. A week later, my brother came over for dinner. I told my whole family about the sleep paralysis and the shadow man. I told them how I can't sleep down there. My mom and dad laughed it off and said I was just spooked. My brother kept asking me questions. How tall is he? Where does he stand? What does he do? As I was answering his questions, he started to look scared. I asked him why he was even asking, and he told me for his entire childhood sleeping in the basement, he had sleep paralysis with a man in the same corner. He said he experienced the exact same thing, but never told anyone. He said that ever since he moved out, he never had sleep paralysis again, and he never saw the shadow again. You guys, I am seriously loving these stories. Keep them coming. Send them to birdie44ghoststories@hotmail.com if you would like your story to be featured in a video. I'm absolutely obsessed with this series. All of your stories so far have been giving me chills. I absolutely love hearing from you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.